Why do humans always make mistakes in a stressful condition? Making a minor mistake might be inconsequential, but if the consequences of mistakes are too significant, we need to avoid the occurrence as much as possible. For example, if a pilot faces an emergency but operates improperly due to excessive pressure, it will put everyone in a dangerous situation. A team from Columbia University is attempting to use neurofeedback to manipulate the stress levels of humans in order to enhance human performance under stressful situations. The Yerkes-Dodson law is the model of the relationship between stress and task performance. It proposes that too little or too much arousal results in poorer performance. With an intermediate level of stress or arousal, you will reach your peak level of performance. So, can we manipulate our arousal to reach the peak level of performance? In the paper, Regulation of arousal via online neurofeedback improves human performance in a demanding sensory motor task. They attempted to use the neurofeedback generated by EEG to remind the subjects of their arousal states, in order to achieve optimal performance in line with Yerkes-Dodson relationship. Subjects perform a boundary avoidance task in a virtual reality environment, where they need to manipulate a joystick to navigate through a series of rectangular red zones. The game will end abruptly whenever the pilots miss a ring. There are two different levels of difficulty, namely the hard and the easy mode. During initial screening in Session 1, only novice participants who are able to repeatedly fly through 66% of course type easy within 40 minutes were admitted to the main experiment in Session 2. If the participants perform poorly in flying, they will be excluded from the experiment. Session 2 starts with 10 minutes of EEG collection, while participants repeatedly attempted to fly through the easy course. This EEG-based decoder was trained then to discriminate the state of arousal, and subsequently used to generate feedback in the main EEG experiment. There are three types of different conditions. BCI means the higher the level of arousal detected by EEG signal, the louder the heartbeat feedback. Silence means no audio was present. Shame means the decoder output was linearly combined in equal parts with random shame signal. In other words, the audio is irrelevant to the level of arousal. Instructions were as follows. Consider missing a ring is equivalent to crashing a plane, and whenever you hear a heartbeat audio, please try to assume a mental state where the audio becomes and stays as low in volume as possible. Subjects were kept blind with regard to the purpose of the study and the existence of the shame condition. The closed-loop experiment lasted for 40 minutes. The difficulty of the flying test alternated, and the feedback condition was chosen randomly. In the hard flying mode, the neurofeedback performance based on BCI was significantly higher than that based on silence and shame. However, for the easy mode, no significant difference was found between any of the conditions. Significant change in pupil size and HRV were observed in condition BCI relative to control conditions during course type hard. Higher heart rate variability implies lower arousal. This is consistent with the experiment's hypothesis. Smaller pupil size implies higher cognitive control. Higher cognitive control means that it is easier to successfully accomplish complex tasks. This paper demonstrates that text performance is significantly increased when a true neurofeedback is provided. In terms of potential future applications, there is increasing evidence to suggest that the model established through neurofeedback can be used to improve the treatment in mental illness. That's all for my sharing. Thank you for watching.